My Brother Jack is an independent feature film that was shot right here in New Haven, and in December it premiered at the Bahamas International Film Festival. It was written and directed by Dest, who joins me now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
This is pretty cool. We love having movies that were shot right here in New Haven. Let's start off with a little bit of a synopsis.
Okay, sure. Well, My Brother Jack's a psychological thriller that focuses on his two brothers, Jack and Vincent, who unfortunately their parents are tragically killed on Christmas Eve when they're small boys. And the film sort of picks up 20 years later, and we kind of becomes a whodunit, and we sort of follow the storyline and try to figure out exactly how and why this horrific tragedy occurred, and what part the brothers may have had in it or not.
Okay, let's take a look at a clip that we have here.
I'm sorry for what I did, and I can't help it. I am who I am. I'm your brother.
You know, my brother's been checking up on me ever since we were kids. You don't want to blow this job. I suggest you stick pretty close to me.
Here's the brothers I'm looking for. Arthur Wood was murdered last night. You're both suspects.
Did you kill Arthur Wood?
What if I did? It was just a dream, right?
I did the best I could for both of you. You both made your own choices.
Wait! It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Shh.
So, Stephen, both the brothers are facing kind of their own demons with this, right?
That's right.
They both are kind of dealing with it their own way.
Sure, yeah, definitely. I mean, and that's a great question, because the demons are, you know, they're very different. In the case of Vincent, the younger brother, he suffers from sleep paralysis ever since this tragedy occurred. He actually witnessed the murder of his parents, which obviously can cause a pretty traumatic scar on you. So he deals with sleep paralysis, which is a condition that really blurs the lines between dreams and reality. And he really struggles with feeling he knows something about the murders. But because of this condition, the sleep paralysis, many people don't take him very serious, because he sees visions that just we would see in our typical nightmares, and we wake up from that. And we've all had those lines of feelings of thinking,
did that happen?
Yeah,
did
wait a
minute,
minute, right? And, you know,
sure.
you look over and you pinch yourself, and you go to work, and life moves on. But his is really deep, and sleep paralysis is a terrible condition that millions of people around the world suffer from. Jack, on the other hand, his demon is a little bit more true to life in our sense. He suffers from the idea that he could have done more. You know, being the big brother, you know, although he was only 12 years old at the time, but you know, you can't tell a 12-year-old they're only 12, right? I mean, he really suffers from the fact that he felt he could have done something, and that's a horrible burden to live with.
Let's talk about the actors who play Jack and Vincent.
Sure. Jack's played by Malcolm Madeira. He's a New York-based actor. He's wonderful. He's predominantly a stage actor. He's been working a lot over the last few years in television, film. You probably saw him if you watch Boardwalk Empire. He was actually murdered on Boardwalk Empire. So he's a terrific actor, and we were really fortunate to get him. And his brother Vincent is played by amazing young actor John Thorndike, who's also a New York-based actor.
From Connecticut, though. Went to high school with him. Go figure.
Turns out he's got some Connecticut roots, which we didn't know until after, which really helped, because you know there is a voice, there's a tone, there's a feel for Connecticut. You know, we're not New York, we're not New Jersey.
That's right.
We're Connecticut, and it's a very specific thing, and they both captured it really well.
All right, some of the other actors in the film.
Yeah, there's a couple. Pretty much all the actors came out of New York or Los Angeles. Matt Valakis is a LA actor that we brought in to play the detective, and Mark Brokowski is another New York actor who's also featured on Boardwalk Empire. So we were really fortunate to get him to play the uncle. Misa Hampton is an independent award-winning actress, also based out of New York. And we do have a Connecticut actress, Liv Chelsea, who's making her feature film debut. A beautiful young actress, and we're really excited to watch her career go.
The film's premiere was at the Bahamas International Film Festival, and I know that you have an upcoming screening. Tell us about the details.
Sure. The screening will be at the Criterion Cinemas over here on Temple Street. It's on January 31st. There's two screenings right now, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. We are considering adding a third, because tickets have been selling really fast.
Very popular, huh?
Yeah,
great.
And we appreciate all that. So we're trying to see if we can get a third screening at the Criterion. And you can get information either at over at the Blossom shop. They're handling some tickets and stuff for us, or through the studio that helped make the film, Up Crown Productions, over at Up Crown Studios.
Sounds great, Stephen. Can't wait to see it.
Thank you very much.
All right, more style after the break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.